All right, this is Josh Duncan. I'm here with Olivier, our Chief Marketing Officer at Zenoss. People call him OT. So OT, tell us about this announcement that Zenoss just made.
Well, thanks, Josh. This week we're pretty excited. We announced Dynamic Service Assurance.
All right, so what exactly is Dynamic Service Assurance?
It's the next wave in service assurance. Most people are familiar with service assurance in a very physical, fixed asset world, where you spent a lot of money and you're integrating a lot of different parts and it's highly manual and you've got a lot of different elements to integrate on your own. This is different. In this world of highly mobile, dynamic assets, when you virtualize more and more of your enterprise, you need a very, very different approach, and that's why we launched Dynamic Service Assurance.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about Dynamic Service Assurance. Why is this important in the new physical virtualized world?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, why did we do this? The reason why we did this was to actually deal with the speed, complexity, and the integration of physical and virtual worlds as they come together. Most people are now taking advantage of virtualization and have gotten to the point of maybe, let's say, 20 or 30% virtualized. And the next step is virtualizing your most business critical applications. And in doing so, you really need to be able to answer the question, what does my configuration look like at this particular moment in time? And we've come from this very physical world where dependency maps were in the minds of the operators, but in this new world, you can't keep up. The assets are moving around, they've been vMotioned from one server to the next, and so you need something that's going to dynamically keep up with the configuration of your enterprise and be able to help you address and deliver service, which is performance and availability to your most critical apps at any moment in time.
All right, you brought up a good point there. We've heard several customers and people here at Cisco Live talk about this virtualization stall. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Sure. Virtualization stall is the point at which you said, all right, I've done virtualization, I've picked off my low-hanging fruit, maybe 20, 30%, I've virtualized all those IT apps that are sitting in the background, but the next stage, the most important stage, is to now, as you increase your virtualization, is to now look at those business-critical applications. And there's a lot of risk in doing so if you don't have deep insight and visibility into how service is being delivered from your infrastructure to those business-critical applications.
Great. So with Zenoss 3.0, tell us what we're getting.
Well, Zenoss 3.0, we're getting a brand new UI, purpose-built for this dynamic world. We're getting dynamic service views that show you all the linkages from business to blade, everything from your business application through the various layers of virtualization, all the way down to the hardware layers. And if you're using UCS, all of that comes together in one visual representation. So you can actually visually keep up with and look at your entire configuration in real time. And as things move, so does your configuration and so do the maps that you're tracking. So this is really, truly dynamic in nature. It's very cool.
All right. Thanks, OT. Appreciate your time today.
You're welcome.